Welcome back, friends. So today we are going to look at transforming tensors at one point P using the transformation vector xi alpha. We have seen earlier in this series that we can transform a tensor using transformation tensor at one given point. So we can use the transformation tensor and transform the value of transform the value of a vector or a tensor at one given point. And we have also seen that the transformation vector can be expressed in terms of, the transformation tensor can be expressed in terms of transformation vector. So, and we have applied this concept of substituting transformation tensor, of replacing transformation tensor with the equivalent expression in terms of the transformation vector in transforming a vector at a given point. And that is what we have seen in the last video, that how you can transform a vector quantity. You can transform a vector quantity at one given point uh, uh, and you can express that transformation in terms of the transformation vector by, you start with the expression you have in terms of the transformation tensor, then you replace the transformation tensor with the equivalent expression in terms of transformation vector, and that's how you obtain the transformation relationship in terms of the transformation vector. And this is what we saw in the last video for a vector. We will do the similar calculation for now transforming a tensor. So we'll start with the 1 tensor, and let's do this calculation. We will start with the transformation of 1 tensor at one given point, and this relationship which you see here is what we have seen earlier, that you have f mu caret nu caret in gauge 1. Now you want to come to f alpha tilde beta tilde. Tilde is our gauge 2, caret is our gauge 1. And how you will come from this to this? By applying this transformation. So you are doing this transformation and then you arrive from gauge 1 to gauge 2, and all of this transformation is happening at one point P. So now we want to express this relationship in terms of the transformation vector. So this x alpha, this is the transformation tensor, and now we want to write this relationship in terms of the transformation vector, and the mathematics is straightforward. First, let's review this okay, so okay, so you recall this x alpha tilde beta caret. This is what we have seen earlier. This is the transformation tensor, and in terms of transformation vector, this is the relationship we derived earlier in this lecture series. Now we are going to use this, plug in this expression here, and what do we get? Simple mathematics, that x alpha tilde mu caret will be replaced with this thing with proper indices, and this nu caret beta tilde will be replaced with this thing with proper indices, and that's what this equation becomes. Next is you open up the brackets and then So you open up the bracket. So this f alpha tilde beta tilde, after you open up the brackets, you get this, and this is f mu caret nu caret. So f mu caret nu caret, when this whole thing acts upon f mu caret nu caret, you get f alpha tilde beta tilde. Now this term is the second order because xi is very small and this xi is very small. So this is first order term, this is first order term, and together this becomes second order term. Therefore we can ignore this second order term because the remaining terms are first order. When I say first order, I mean first order perturbation. So this is first order perturbation, and when you multiply two first order perturbations, that becomes second order. So that can be dropped, and then you are left with what did I do? Yeah, so you get this. So second term can be dropped, and if you want to write all the steps, you can write one more step here, this, and then this can be dropped, and then you open up this bracket and then you get this. It's all straightforward mathematics, nothing fancy here.